Ah, passive income. Isn't it the dream of almost every aspiring online business owner? You go on vacation, you get sick or injured for a bit, you sleep in, you take a few days off. And all the while, you're still getting paychecks, the bills are paid, and there's more than enough food on the table. You never miss your children's plays or their games, plenty of throwing ball in the yard, or helping with the cooking at home. And all the while without being crammed in a cubicle from 9 to 5 all year round. The dream. But the reality, of course, is that very, very few people are ever able to achieve this type of lifestyle. And the reasons for this are many, but the one that's most prominent is that people quite simply have no idea of the opportunities that are actually available to them. They can dream of this end result, but are unable to conceptualize exactly how to go about getting there. Now, candidly, in this video, we're not going to be giving you a bunch of ideas of how to go about doing that. This isn't a get-rich-quick video. But we can specifically talk about how SEO is one of the most important tools you can use to create financial freedom for you and your family. So, passive income. Is there really such a thing, really? Most people see this as a mere fantasy, despite the fact that the Robert Kiyosakis and others of the world have sold millions of books swearing up and down about how real it is. But just identifying and removing the obstacles that are keeping you from creating a passive income and shattering some of these myths that most people have about the whole idea is a great place to start. So yes, passive income does exist. However, keep in mind that passive income for an extended period of time can be difficult to not only attain, but to maintain. So when most people think about passive income, they think of something that they never have to touch, ever. Something that makes money in their sleep without ever having to lift a finger. And their perception is that day after day, month after month, year after year, their bank accounts just continue to magically grow without them ever having to do a thing. Well, with ideas like this, of course, it's no wonder that most people can never become financially secure, because that's not how it works. Now, of course, there's outliers. This isn't to say that those types of passive income are completely non-existent. Depending on how much capital you have to begin with, there are, of course, a wide variety of investments which, when used correctly, can yield significant passive income over a long period of time. But for the rest of us, let's just think of passive income more like a tree. First, you have to put in a lot of time and energy to grow it. There's a lot of watering, trimming, you get the picture. And only after some time will it start yielding fruit with minimal effort. So if you're aiming to use SEO to earn passive income, understanding this concept is crucial. Yes, with SEO you can earn a quality passive income. However, you still need to put that time into the front end, a lot of time and a lot of care. If you don't, your passive income dreams will never come to pass, and your dreams of any financial freedom might just go along with them. All that said, SEO is a very important friend in its goal of making money while you sleep. By using SEO, it's possible to rank on page 1 in Google for whatever keywords you're targeting. Now this opens the door to a virtual flood of targeted traffic, which ends up opening the door to passive income. So think about it that way. If you're sitting on page 1 of Google for your keyword, whenever anyone searches for that keyword, they'll see your website first. So for example, if your website is sitting there at number 2 on page 1 and your keyword gets 1,000 searches a day, you'll likely get close to 400 of those searches landing on your website each and every day. And Google, of course, doesn't sleep. These are people searching your keywords 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They'll be searching your keywords on holidays when you're sick and during your child's piano recital. And as long as your website continues to rank on page 1, you'll get that steady flow of targeted traffic from Google. Now, of course, traffic doesn't exactly equal passive income in and of itself. Without a system to convert traffic into sales and to get repeat business, you'll just have a tree that yields some nice branches perhaps, but not exactly the bountiful harvest you were hoping for. However, looking at it the other way around, the best marketing funnel in the world ever created is completely useless without a steady flow of traffic pouring into it. So all this is to say that your website must load quickly, the design must be user-friendly and inviting, all the various SEO factors have to be understood and finely tuned. And from there, your email courses and newsletters must be filled with value, your products must be high quality and worth what the customer is paying for them, which will bring in positive testimonials and more customers to your door. So simply put, SEO won't help you directly with monetizing, but it will help you get the traffic you need to create passive income. Most people realize, of course, that Google is a fantastic way to get targeted traffic to your website, but few people realize just how valuable SEO itself is to passive income and to creating financial freedom. Of course, there is a catch. If you fail to water your passive income tree, so to speak, by neglecting to refine your SEO strategies on a regular basis and keep them up to date, then of course your competition will catch up with you and eventually overtake you, therefore robbing you of all your passive income efforts that you worked so hard to build no matter what niche you're in. But luckily, keep in mind, once you're already ranked on page 1, it does become exponentially easier to maintain these rankings. Feel free to check out our other videos so that you can keep fine-tuning and getting the most out of your SEO. And click subscribe to stay updated with new tips and tricks to get you to the top of the search engine results pages.